So I want to talk a bit about wrestling friendship. So I know I asked you a few things about what you want to talk about today. And top of your list was we need to talk about the Black Dahlia and this friendship that you and Paige have struck up. So Paige is coming onto my show soon to be a guest as well. Tell me
Yeah.
about you two, because you two seem to be thick as thieves online now.
Oh my gosh. I first came across her on Twitter, and I believe it was Jericho had retweeted her or liked her tweet or something. And she was this gorgeous girl, and she's posting about, she's a wrestler who's struggling with CRPS. She's in a wheelchair. She had injuries to her feet, and she had to like basically learn how to walk again. She couldn't wrestle anymore. But she was gonna fight it and learn how to wrestle again. So I just came across this story and was like, oh, I'm really intrigued by this girl because my dad ended up in a wheelchair from
Mm.
wrestling. But she doesn't want to quit. She wants to keep going. She loves wrestling so much. She's not going to give up. And I just found her story really inspiring. So I started following her, and we've been social media friends for quite a while. And I was like, when you get back wrestling, I want to manage you. I think that'd be really powerful. And so we've just talked about that, like, okay, two females, like you don't see that very often, like a female managing another female. And she has this amazing story, and I'm going to help share your story, and I'm going to follow along your journey. And so it was just kind of all talk, I guess. Like, I didn't know, will this happen one day? And then we made Philadelphia happen. So she ended up being there as well. She connected me with the agent that brought me. Um, and then I was like, okay, now she's coming, right? Like she's gonna be there, right? And they're like, well, she's been here recently. The fans already know her, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, no, like we are making this happen. So we just kept manifesting, manifesting. And then finally, yeah, she got booked as well. And we were able to meet in person. And we were in the same hotel. Our rooms were right next to each other. So we just like bonded all weekend. My mom loves her too. And now that we've actually met in person, and she's in Ohio and I'm in Canada, we're like, how do we live without each other? Like, this is so hard, but it's our dream to like do this full time. Let's do this together. We're motivating each other separately. We're working towards the same goal, to hopefully be able to do this more
Mm.
together and like fulfill the dream that we want to do.
I love that. I had no idea that that was your first time meeting in Philly. I thought you'd known each other a lot longer than that. That's incredible.
No, no. And her friend Nate as well. He's also an amazing man. He travels with her and helps her, and because she's in a lot of pain. And so they drove like 10 hours just to be there, just for us to finally be able to collab. We did some like promo photos together, and yeah, it's just the beginning of us.
That is it.
And so
That is very.
she's finally like she's been cleared to wrestle again. Like she's just slowly training. So it's like baby steps. She's back in the ring, just kind of learning the basics again. And until she can like fully wrestle, we're into like we want to manage find a wrestler that we could both manage together. So yeah, we're just in the beginning of this, figuring it out.